Hi, everybody. This is Robert Hardy. This is the Excelia Live Show. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. And I'm actually at work on my break. So, which is nothing new. I've done this a few times before on my break at the work. So, those of you who follow my videos know that about me. Doesn't matter if I'm at work or at home. I still take the time to come on these live and share my heart with you guys because this is something I love doing. As I was saying last night in last night's video, I love doing these videos, and just hopefully someday we'll be making make money doing these videos because I think this is part of my purpose, part of my destiny, part of what my potential, and which is what we're going to talk about tonight, is potential. We're going to continue with the 5 questions of life, the questions of the heart, the question that affect all human beings, everybody, a question that we all ask at one time and another in our lives, or in some degree or another in our lives. They might not be the exact questions like what I have written down, but similar questions. We've asked them these similar questions, or maybe use different words in asking these questions, but we've all asked these kind of questions, trying to find out why we're here, what's what our purpose, what's our ability, why what's our destiny, and all that kind of stuff. So today we're just going to continue talking about this, talking about the 5 questions. Today we're going to do question number 4, the questions dealing with potential. What can I do? What can I do? Talking about potential. Now I have to admit that of all the questions, of all 5 questions, this is my favorite one. This is the one I was looking forward most to talk about because I love talking about potential. Potential is one of those never-ending subjects you can just talk about forever, and just you never get enough. You can never talk about potential enough or hear enough about potential. Um, but I also want to say another thing before I get into talking about potential. I want you guys to notice how all of these questions are all connected. They're all connected. They're all, when you discover who you are, then you discover your source. You say where you came from, and you discover why am I here, and then you discovered what can I do, and then tomorrow night we're going to talk about where am I going. All these questions, they're all connected. They're different questions, but they're all connected. And it's all part of us fulfilling our lives and living our lives to the maximum as we search out the answers to these questions, and as we discover the answers to this question in our own individual personal lives, then when we realize the answers to these questions, we can live our life to the maximum, live our life to the fullest in God's plan design for our lives. So it's so important for us not to to ask ourselves these questions, but also discover the answers to these questions, the truth about us, about who we are, where we came from, what we're here to do, what's our abilities, and where we're going. The truth, we need to know the truth, and the truth will set us free. So, with that said, let's go right into tonight's topic. What can I do? The question dealing with potential. What is potential? Well, let's define the potential. Now, I've talked about this before. I've talked about potential and purpose before on these live videos. And let me say, a lot of people get these two mixed up. They get purpose and potential mixed up. They think they're one and the same. But although purpose and potential work hand in hand with each other, they go hand in hand, they go with each other, they work alongside each other, they are different. And as I said last night, the thing is, last night video we talk about purpose. We use a car as an example The purpose of a car is to take you from point A to point B. That's the purpose of the car. Now, the potential of the car is how fast, how safe, and how comfortable it can take you from point A to point B. Now, the potential of the car does not take away it does not take away from the purpose of the car. It only adds to the car's purpose. It adds to it. It doesn't take away from it. It doesn't replace the car's purpose. It only adds to the car and enhances the car's purpose to fulfill its purpose. And that's what potential is. Potential doesn't take away or replace your purpose in life. It's only there to enhance your purpose. It's only there to help you fulfill your purpose. It's there to help you fulfill your purpose in life. It's not there to replace it. It's not there to to take over. It's there to enhance it. It's there to add to your purpose. So with that says, what is potential? Potential is your God-given ability to fulfill your calling in life, or to fulfill your purpose in life. Whatever that calling or purpose is, your potential is your abilities to carry out that purpose. Now, just like the car's purpose is to take you from point A to point B. But the potential of the car is how fast it can take you there, how safe it can take you there, and how comfortable it can take you there. And each time you add add a different feature of the car, you're also adding to the potential of the car, like power steering, power brakes, leather seats, seat belt. Add to the safety of the car, airbags, all those kind of things added to the safety of the car. What else is there? So anything, power windows, anything. A fully loaded car is full of potential to take you there safely. The car, how fast the car can go, like the size of the engine, how fast it can take you from 0 to 60 in less than a minute and stuff like that. All those add to the potential of the car to fulfill its purpose. Its purpose is to take you from point A to point B. So each time you add a feature of the car, it's increasing its potential to fulfill its purpose. And the same is true for you and me. We have abilities, God-given abilities, God-given gifts, God-given talents that God has placed inside of us. And those are given to us to help us fulfill our purpose in life. Our gifts, our abilities, our talents are given to us to fulfill our purpose. Now, for example, let's say a person is called to be a singer, right? You just have your purpose in life to be a singer. You're supposed to sing songs to glorify God, or just to be a singer. No, you have the natural ability to sing, right? You just have a natural ability to sing, but you still have to practice singing, and maybe you still have to take singing lessons and stuff like that. But along with those ability to sing, you might have this ability to have a really good ear for listening to music. You have the ability to write your own music, write songs. You have the ability to just learn things music wise very easy and quickly. Just come naturally to you. Anything to do with music just come naturally to you. And so that's because that's your ability, that's your talent, that's what you're good at. Now, I'm just using this as an example, singing, but it could be for any field of life. You could be a speaker, like a preacher, or a motivational speaker. You have that gift of speaking. You have to still develop it. You have to still work on becoming good at it, but it just comes natural to you to express yourself through words either speaking or in writing. So whatever your gifts, your purposes in life, you have those. You come equipped with with the potential for you to carry out that purpose. The potential is there. So let's keep on going about talking about potential. What your vision, okay, your vision determine your potential also. Your vision or your goals and your dreams also will determine your potential. You know, when you have a vision or a goal or dream and you're going after it, you have the potential to fulfill that vision, to fulfill those goals, to accomplish and achieve those goals and those dreams. You have the potential inside of you. You know, again, going back, you say you have a goal and a dream to become a highly successful people in whatever field you're in. You have the gifts, you have the ability, you have the talent, you have the potential inside of you to become successful in that field, whatever field it could be, in whatever job or career that you're working on, or, you know, whatever you do to help others. You have the potential to become highly successful in that area. So we are all full of potential. We are all loaded with potential. Whatever God create, he create the thing with potential. He create the thing with the ability for it to carry out its purpose. God is not unjust to create something with a purpose and not give the thing the ability for it to carry out its purpose. Whether it's an animal, a plant, a tree, you know, a fish, you know, whatever, a human, a man. Whenever God created anything, he created that thing with a purpose, and he built inside that thing the ability for that thing to carry out its purpose. It's true for all the plants and animals on this earth, and it's true for human beings as well. When God created us, he created us with a purpose, and he built inside of us the potential for us to carry out that purpose. If he did not did that, he would be an unjust God. He will be an unfair God to expect us to fulfill our purpose and not giving us the ability to do so, to carry out, to fulfill that purpose. He would be an unjust God if he did that. But God is not unjust. He's not unfair. He's a loving, caring God. So when he created man, he created man for a purpose, and he put inside of man the potential for him to fulfill his purpose, his gifts, talents, and abilities. He placed inside a man to carry out his purpose in life. He given him his potential. So let's talk about more about, for time's sake, let's talk about more about potential. So what is potential? Let's give it some example of what potential is. What potential mean? Potential is untapped power. Untapped power. Unused energy. Unused energy. Dormant ability. Dormant ability. Unreleased success. Unreleased success. All you can be, but you haven't become yet. All you can be, but you haven't become yet. Who you really are, but no one knows it yet. Who you really are, but no one knows it yet. How far you can go, but you haven't gone yet. How far you can go, but you haven't gone yet. Potential is never what you have already done. Potential, I'll say that again. Potential is never what you have already done. Potential is always what you can do, but you haven't done yet. It's the books you can write, but you haven't written them yet. It's the businesses that you can start and succeed at it, but you haven't started those businesses yet. It's the invention that you can invent, but you haven't invented it yet. It's the It's how far you can go in your job or your career and be successful, but you haven't gone that far yet. It's the level of success you can achieve, but you haven't achieved it yet. You know, it's who you can become, but you haven't become it yet. So this is how we can know about you understand about potential. It's very important to know this about potential. Potential is never what you have already done. It's always what you can do, but you haven't done yet. Even if it's something that you've done. For example, let's say you've already written a book. Yes, you have written a book. Just using this as an example. Yes, you have written a book, but you have more books inside of you that you can write. There's more books you can write. And your potential, yes, you've written one book already. Yeah, that's great. But how are you going to stop there? You have more books inside of you. You can write more books. Keep going. There's more books inside. You have the potential to write more books. And that's how you have to look at it. Yes, you have achieved a level of success so far, but you can't stop there. You don't stop because there's more. There's more in you. There's higher. There's always a higher level that you can go. You have the potential to go to the next level. You have the potential to go to that next level, right? So it's always what you can do, but you just haven't done yet. It's how high you can go, but you haven't gone that high yet. How far you can go, but you haven't gone that far yet. You know, who you can become, but you haven't become that person yet. That's potential. That's your and mine potential. And that's what potential is. Potential is always knocking at your door saying, let me out, release me. Don't settle. Don't keep me crammed in. Don't block me. Don't lock me up on the inside of you. Release me. It's always crying out, release me. There's more. There's more you can do, more you can be, more you can have, more you can become. Further you can go, higher you can climb. Release me. It's always crying out on the inside of us. Release me. Release me. There's more. Don't settle. That's the cry of potential. That's the cry of potential. It's crying out on the inside of you. Release me. There's more. Don't settle. Don't keep me crammed up. Don't keep me locked up. Don't keep those books inside of you locked up. The songs inside of you locked up. The invention inside of you locked up. The businesses inside of you locked up. The ideas inside of you locked up. Don't keep those things locked up on the inside of you. Potential is always crying out, release me. Don't settle where you are. There's always more you can be, more you can do, more you can have, more you can experience. Higher you can go, higher you can climb. Release me. That's the cry of potential. Potential is always crying out for more. For you to go further, to you to be more, do more, have more, become more. That's potential. Because you're full of potential. You're loaded with potential. God created you with potential. Unlimited potential. Unlimited potential. It's unlimited. That's another thing that kind of boggles your mind when you think about it. You and I are full of unlimited potential. We're the only one who put a limit to the put a limit to our thinking, to our short-minded thinking. We are the only one that put a limit on ourselves and what we can accomplish, what we can do, how much we can go, how far we can go. We're the one who put a limit on ourselves through our thinking, short-minded thinking too little of ourselves. But the potential inside of us are unlimited. It's unlimited. It's there, crying out to be released. Say, let me out. Don't keep me crammed up. Don't keep me locked up. Let me out. Release me. That's the cry of potential. You're full of it. You're loaded with it. Potential is always what you can do, but you haven't done it yet. It's never what you have already done. Whatever level of success you have already achieved, that's great. That's good. That's wonderful. But there's always more. There's always more. There's always a higher level There's always a higher level you can go to. Always, no matter what level you are at, no matter what level of success you have achieved so far, there's always more. There's always higher. Always more that you can become, more that you can do, further you can go, higher you can climb, more you can become, more you can experience in life. That's potential. So I'm here to tell you, just release that potential. Don't look at what you've accomplished so far and think that's it. That's all you can do. That's all you can have. That's all you can be. That's all you can. That's all you're going to settle for. Remember, I've said this before and I'll say it again. We, including myself, we don't get out of life what we want. We get out of life what we settle for. And what we settle for is what sometimes is we're living way below our potential. What we settle for in life, what most people settle for in life, is way, 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 way below their potential. Way below their potential. They can become more, have more, be more, achieve more, but they settle for way, 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 way less than what they're capable of achieving and having and doing and becoming. They settle for way less than what the potential inside of them can give them and allow them to become. Don't settle. Don't keep your potential trapped on the inside. Whatever level of success that you have achieved in your life so far, don't think that that's it for you. There's always more. Always more that you can have, be, and become. Always more. So I hope you guys get something out of this. I have to go because of time. My break is actually almost over. I have a few minutes left on my break. So I have to go. But I'm so glad you guys tuned in. So glad you guys are here. Tomorrow we're going to continue with the five questions. Tomorrow we're going to deal with the question number 5 is, where am I going? The question dealing with destiny. Where am I going? So tune in again tomorrow night. We'll talk about that. In the meantime, God bless you. I love you. Peace.